Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's got it. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1. Take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. And this guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
The offense starts with a short field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Avant. Getting some heat. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your number 1 priority.
Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Working the middle, it's complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now this offense is back on the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throwing right. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And here comes the punt team.
On to punts it away.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Avant. Pocket starts to collapse. Buys a little time with his feet. Still running at the 40. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the move. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Turns it on down the left side. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll try the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. And another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They get him down after he makes the catch. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. At the 35, he's open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. And he's got a touchdown. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Rice has managed to tune out this crowd, and that's a reflection on the upperclassmen on this team. They lead by example, and no surprise, here we are. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Avant. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. Up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Bulls his way forward. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers through the defender. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's moving out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miranda. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Wants to throw. It's Avant. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're going to run it to the right. Headed to the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running with power. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Movement here from the tight end. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
At the 30-yard line. Now with a red zone.
Looking to throw. Makes the catch. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Air Force. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's Avant. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Off play action on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Off play action. Looking for space to the left. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Miranda. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Extending the play. Short gain on the play before he slides. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Avant. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to the air one more time. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Makes the catch. It's Cherry. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third down, going up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half, a lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen, force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it set up on the outside. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Avant. He finds his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
The lone back's got it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're trying to get to him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Avant. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Out of the gun to give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Leaves it with the running back. At the 40, there he goes. And he's running in the open. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to surge it in. And they're able to make the tackle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They go right back to him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's first and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Avent. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. Finds his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run, still looking. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now. And like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up and he plucked it.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Avant. Finds his man down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
He's looking to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll try the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Finds the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. He's going to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.